Plan B Morning Show. Only on Rock 107 WIRX. Everything that rocks.
All right, I think we're ready. Let's do it. Hey, good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show. It's Brock and Kiki. Our numero dos.
Howdy.
Welcome to it. How you doing?
Pretty good.
I like your little Rascals hat you got on there.
No, it's not that poofy.
Hey, Spank, what's the rest of the
No. I got a pickle.
I got a pickle. I got a pickle. Hey. No, it's very cute. You can pull off hats like that.
This is very
What?
90s.
Yeah, very-
It's a 90s style for a woman.
Very
not a little
90s,
child in the, what, 60s?
I'm pretty sure I saw the little Rascals wear that. It's like a newsboy. It's like a little. It's a fancy newsboy cap, is what I would say.
It's not poofy. It's not real poofy.
It doesn't have to be
You know
poofy
what?
to be a newsboy
You know
cap.
what? I try to look nice for you,
The-
and all you do is bring me down.
You look fantastic. Wow, what a looker. No, this is coming from a place of jealousy because I would love to wear a hat like that. I would
Yeah.
like to have that
You've-
kind of hat.
You've tried a couple
I've tried,
times.
but I just can't do it.
I
can't.
think you look adorable.
I do. Don't get me wrong. Like, I look great. It's just the
It's the criticism,
the
the jokes,
relentless
relentless jokes.
badgering and harassment from my friends.
Yeah.
The only way I could do it, and I could have possibly done it when we moved to Michigan, when we made that switch,
Mhm.
new town, new hat, new me.
Yeah, if you started that way,
Right.
they
Like-
can't make fun of you. It's just part of who you
That's
are.
why everyone reinvents themselves in college. You're
Yeah.
going away. You don't know anyone there.
You can be
And
whoever
you could be
want.
whoever you want. You could go from the jock to the goth to the jock.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You can try new things
Mhm.
because that's only like if I would have showed up like to Michigan wearing my newsboy cap and like a tweed jacket, people are like, oh, this is what this guy wears,
Mhm.
and then I could play it off from time to time. But I can't, be this and then one day show up in a newsboy cap or a
Right.
cowboy hat. My friends would be like, "Brah! Look at this idiot! What are you doing?" So yeah,
I'm
so
sorry for you.
yeah.
Okay.
So I can't do it now. I'll never be able to buy one of those hats and confidently wear it without thinking everyone in their mind is making fun of me and who's going to say something first.
Speaking of hats, it's fall season and the girls start wearing those wide brim hats.
Yes.
Felt wide brim hat. I've
Yes.
got like 3 of those and
You
I
do.
don't feel confident wearing those. Every time I try and wear those, I just feel like a silly goose.
Well, here's the thing is the fall time is the only time you women are okay with wearing the exact same thing
I
as
know,
other women.
It's fine.
And that is the big brimmed brown hat. All right.
Yeah.
Some kind of flannel shawl.
Overshirt.
Yes.
of
Well,
some sort, yeah.
either a flannel overshirt or like a shawl.
Mhm.
Turtleneck, possibly. Something black or very fall colory.
Okay.
Then you have the UGG boots or brown boots
Yeah.
that are at
High.
least mid shin,
mid shin, yeah.
if not
No,
above the knee.
Yeah, no, you're crushing it. You've
exactly.
nailed it. You've nailed it exactly.
Some jewelry, some rose gold jewelry on
Oh,
the
yeah.
outside.
This lady sounds fantastic.
And
She got great stuff.
what she sounds like? She sounds like she tries to sell healthcare products to her other friends on social media.
No,
That's what she sounds like.
doesn't.
That's
You
what she
stop.
sounds
You
like.
know what?
She's
No.
on there
Not
before she drinks her pumpkin spice latte before a family day at the pumpkin
Don't bring
patch.
pumpkin spice
She
into
tells
this.
everyone the collagen that she's now using, and she gets it from a very reputable company that doesn't test on animals, and she puts it in there, and she puts it on Instagram for all of her followers to use.
Hey, I put collagen
I know.
powder
I
in
pretty
my
much-
coffee.
I painted a picture of Kiki,
What
right?
is happening here? Why are you being
Throwing you out there. It's so funny. It's actually funny talking about this because it reminded me, and I don't know if you noticed it yesterday, but I made a little mental note.
What?
Hold on. Because we're talking about women wearing the same thing, and really fall is the only time you ladies will come together, because otherwise what's the general thing? I want to have something unique. I want to have just me. I don't want to wear the same thing as
Sure.
the other whores at the party. You get what I'm saying?
Jesus. Okay.
I look cuter in this dress than she does. Anyway, men are so incredibly different when we drove past that group of guys looking at that
Oh,
vehicle on
yeah.
the trailer,
Yeah.
and they were all wearing
the same shirt.
the
But
same shirt.
you do realize that
It's
was
a work
uni-
shirt.
It was
No,
a
it's a work shirt.
Okay.
But none of the guy, like no guy cares. That's what I just think is so funny. We
Yeah.
could see a parking lot full of guys in bright
right.
neon yellow work shirts.
Like,
And you know what? They would go to the bar wearing that.
Right.
They will go to a dance wearing that. They don't care.
you know what's funny is there's that trend of women who secretly buy their spouse the same shirts.
Yeah.
They all buy them.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
And then they talk them into wearing them to the reunion or to Gary's birthday party or whatever. And one
Yeah.
by one, they're all walking in. They got the same plaid shirt on.
Yeah.
Or same color shirt, like whatever. It's the same shirt.
Yeah.
And the guys are like, oh.
Yeah. And they
like,
think it's
this is-
hilarious.
and they think
Yeah.
it's hilarious. They
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
If the guys did that, we'd be
Oh,
mortified.
you guys would be mortified. But
We'd
get
be
me out of here
mortified.
now. I'm not sitting here wearing the
Look
exact
how much
same
better
thing.
she looks in it than
Yeah.
I
Oh,
do.
that's all you'd be thinking about. That's
I
all
know.
you'd be thinking about.
Why don't I look like that?
Oh, she wears it better. Yeah, you'd
Dang
be
it.
pissed.
She styled it better.
Yeah.
Why didn't I think of that? I know we're in our heads,
Those
man.
leggings look better with
What's
it than
wrong
those.
with us?
Yeah, that's
I
it's.
wish
it's
we had a carefree brain like you men.
yeah, right now in my head.
I'm jealous of it. Your brain's
That's just-
literally,
yeah.
you just don't
Yeah.
care.
There's a bear riding a tricycle and a funny hat in there right now. And he's just spinning around. That's all that's going on, and that's why it's better.
This is why men live longer.
I think.
You
well,
don't stress out about stupid
I don't think
crap
it's.
like that.
I don't think we live longer. We age better. I think
You
is what
age
it is.
better.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
you look at Brad Pitt. The guy looks fantastic. I mean, he looks. That's just because we don't stress.
Well,
We don't
he
stress.
has a lot of cosmetic.
He hasn't had any
stuff.
work. How dare you? You don't say that about Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is aged gracefully, naturally. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
well, I don't know. Oh yeah, we got that on because your newsy hat right
My
there, right
newsy
there.
hat. I
Just-
love this hat.
For just for the sake of it, could you just yell extra, read all about it?
It's not as spooky as you think. Extra, read all about it. What is that voice?
I don't know why. Just yell extra. What are you?
I don't,
Extra, read all. What are you doing?
I don't know.
What's wrong
I'm
with
trying
you?
to be old timey.
Old timey. That
But I'm a kid.
Yeah.
So what does that old timey kid sound like?
That's how old timey kids are. It's because of all the pollution and the smoking at a very young age. Oh, he's already got one of those voice box things. That's the problem.
Oh my
No, you
God.
look very cute, and I like that you wore the one that has the
Oh.
bleach stain on it. Will
I
you
was-
get? Yeah,
I was cleaning. keep
keep doing that.
I
Keep
was-
doing that. Keep. Oh my God, our views are through the roof, Kiki. Just keep
I
going.
got bleach on my shirt, and
Yeah.
this is a really nice jumper. I think I got this at Bound for Freedom. You
Yeah.
know, downtown St. Joe. You know, paid
Nice
a pretty penny, but it was on sale. I got it.
Yep.
Love it. Was a bleaching something, the sink or something.
My
and I
coffee.
leaned-
My coffee. You were.
leaned forward and got bleach on the front of this
Yep.
jumper.
Oh, and you were so mad.
I was so upset.
I'm glad you're still wearing it though. Thanks for.
I know. This is the first time I've worn it since the incident.
You forgot,
It's been
didn't
like
you?
2 weeks, and I usually like to wear this a couple of times a week.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very comfy.
It is comfy.
It's stylish pajamas, basically.
No, it's not.
That's what it is.
Anyways.
All right. Well,
style.
I've had a great time so far. I don't know about you, but I've really
This was
enjoyed
nice.
this. I've
This was
really
nice.
enjoyed that. Why don't we keep things going, folks? It's time for your morning dump.
It's your morning dump with Brock and Kiki. Trends, tech, Hollywood sleaze, and more.
As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-77
77.
or visit pumpthatseptic.com. What? Why are you
It
making
just
that
felt
face?
right.
It felt right. It felt good. It felt nice. It felt right. Anyway, pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah.
Pump.
Yeah, baby.
Pump it up.
Yeah, baby. This is interesting. I like this story. So the world has changed a lot since the year 2000, when everyone thought Y2K would cause computers to end humanity as we know it. Now we know it as AI that will cause computers to end humanity as we know it. And so it's, everything changes, but everything stays the same.
Yeah, you're right.
Someone on X, I hate that. Someone on Twitter, I'm not
Twitter.
calling it X,
No.
God, someone on Twitter.
Someone on X, formerly known as Twitter.
Formerly known
Stop
as-
doing
yeah,
that as well. Just say Twitter.
I'm annoyed that they put that in there. Anyway, pose this question to the internet. People born before 2000, what trivial skill do you have that no one uses anymore? It went viral. Here's some of the great responses, okay?
Ooh, this is fun.
The ability to rewind a cassette tape using a pencil.
Yeah.
Shh. Actually, if you do it right, you can just spin
You
it.
could just spin it. No, that was a CD. We did that with CDs.
Well, you can spin the CD around, but I'm saying because you can spin the cassette and
Yeah.
it'll wind.
Yeah.
Proper grammar and punctuation.
Cursive writing.
Cursive writing was actually on here as well. I do want to talk about this because proper grammar and punctuation. I've mentioned this before numerous times, and I will say it forever.
Yeah.
The seen saw epidemic is out of control. Like to the point where I'm hearing adults say, "Oh, I seen this the other day." No, you didn't.
You saw it.
You saw it the other day. You ingrate. You buffoon. It drives me. It's so simple. It's such a simple thing.
I know.
It's such a simple
You do
thing.
realize where I'm from. That's how
believe
everyone
me.
talks.
And I will fight to the death to make sure our daughter doesn't sound like a hill
Well,
person.
I don't say those, so she won't. And my family particularly does not. But
I
the
think I've
rest of
caught you
the
a couple times.
townspeople do say that. I have caught myself doing it like once or twice accidentally.
Oh, folks, it's just so simple. It's
I know.
simple
It depends on where you're
grammar.
from.
No, it doesn't.
I know.
It
I excuse where I'm from
Yeah.
all the time. Like
I seen it.
I seen it. I seen
Yeah,
it the
I
other
seen
day.
something the other day. No, if it was the other day, you saw it. It's in the past.
That's correct. Yeah. obviously.
Oh my God. Anyway,
Yeah.
before I blow a gasket,
That's not a generational thing though. That's like
I think it's just
that just depends on
dummies.
your
it's dummies.
geography.
It's very simple. Very simple grammar. Like you mentioned, cursive, that was number 3 most popular. How to use a rotary phone was on there. When was the last time you had to do that?
Yeah. I've seen some videos where parents are like, show them. And
Yeah.
they're like, what is this?
Yeah.
Or my favorite is when they have 2 different generations doing like, okay, make a phone call.
Yeah.
And we still do this.
Oh yeah.
And like the Gen Xers are doing this.
They do it with their hand. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, what you hold it like
and
this?
they're
We
like
still
this.
yeah.
How weird.
I'm on the phone right now.
We're on the
yeah.
phone.
What else was on here? Some trivial skills that nobody uses anymore for people born before 2000. How to refold a paper map. To be fair, that's hard to do no matter when you grew
Yeah,
up.
nobody knows how to do
That
that.
one's hard to do. I don't know why map companies made it so hard to fold. Why they made it accordion style. Why not fold?
God,
You know what I
it's the
mean?
patience
Come
you have
on.
to have.
What about this one? Being able to parallel park without a backup camera.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
don't use my backup camera to back up. I do it old school because
you gotta do it old school.
I just don't
You
trust
got
it.
to trust the mirrors. Trust
Yeah.
the kink neck right there. You got to.
Yeah.
You got to. I like this one. This was a very popular answer. Trivial skill that no one uses anymore. People born before 2000. Being able to survive the Oregon Trail. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Mhm.
Don't want to get that dysentery. Timmy lost a leg to a buffalo.
Yeah, you got to know how to fix that wagon wheel.
One, it's right. Get out there.
Get out there.
One here that I don't think is correct. I don't believe anyone knows how to do this. And this is even more ridiculous than the folding the paper map. Programming a VCR. I have never in my life seen a program VCR. It's always flashing 12 and that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
I've never. No.
Actually, you know what? I think my mom does because, she used to set up the
Is it-
VCR to tape
What do you
Days of Our
mean?
Lives.
Yeah, program. Yeah, I mean, I used to push record on it.
Yeah.
Is it just me
Actually, no, that was-
operating a VCR?
Operating is different than programming. Like being
Oh, yeah.
able to actually put the correct time and like I've never seen one with the correct time
Honestly,
on it. So
I think you're right. I believe mine was also flashing.
Yeah.
most of the
Yeah.
time.
and even if you did get it programmed, like when you first got it with the directions, one power outage, that thing's back to flashing
Yeah.
midnight, and you're like, I threw the directions out. I don't know how to put that on there.
Mhm,
Anyway,
mhm.
well, if you were born before 2000, just know you have a lot of useless skills
Yeah.
that do not work for this day and age. And that's just what happens. It's just what happens.
It'd be a good topic. But I'll bet a lot of people had some good
Good
input on
answers.
that.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you got anything, message us and we'll touch back on that. What about this? Imagine picking up your phone and not just seeing or hearing someone on the other end, but also smelling them. Scientists are working on making this sci-fi dream a reality by developing digital scent technology. This tech uses scent cartridges that mix like pixels on a screen to create a variety of smells. While it's still in the early stages, the idea is that one day you're not only able to hear and see your friends at their birthday dinner, but also smell the food on the table. Smell that birthday cake.
Wait, how does it travel? How does it travel?
So I'm guessing our devices will now have built-in cartridges.
Oh,
And it'll do it like
so
like
it's a fraud.
like
It's not actually the smell.
no, it's a mixture of what,
But it's gonna look it up and be able to put together this
And
this perfume of smells.
right, and it'll have enough of these
after
generic things.
Describing what
What it
you're
is.
eating
Yeah,
over there.
Yeah.
Golly.
I don't this seems even
Seems
first
a
of all
lot. Seems like a lot.
a lot. And
Senses overload
why?
too.
why do we need
Yeah,
it?
why?
Now, I will say, they do say sense of smell is one of the strongest correlations for memory, like for remembering things.
Yeah.
Smell is one of the strongest ones.
Okay, so maybe
More
it'll
so-
help us remember the conversation better.
Maybe, or it'll bring. I don't know.
Remember that the smells
The
you were
smell.
enjoying while you were having that deep conversation.
Right. So I could see that. Here's also the other thing I want to point out, and if this has not already been on the top of everyone's mind,
Mhm.
this is going to be used for porn immediately. That's the only that's what people are going to use it for discuss, because all of these
we are disgusting.
we are.
aren't
Think about that. Right. Of
Well,
course, they're going to come out with this thing like, oh, you can smell grandma's pumpkin pie from 1,000.
Yeah.
I guess that works in the porn thing too. I'm sorry I used that as
I
an
was like,
example.
why would you
I'm
be leading
sorry.
that direction and throw that one in there?
I'm sorry I did. That's my bad. That's a Freudian slip on my part, and I apologize. But you'd be able to smell Thanksgiving dinner, right?
Yes.
1,000 miles away.
Right.
But instead, all the sickos out there, all the pervs,
Mm.
are going to be like, oh, I want to smell that. Oh, I want to smell it. And they're just going to use it for disgusting things, because that's what we do. We take things that could be used for good,
Right.
and we make horrible, gross, disgusting things with it.
Yeah.
Like AI. One of the first things that was done with AI was, I want to see Scarlett Johansson just getting railed. And it's like the deep fakes were made.
Yeah.
And then now it's just all disgusting stuff.
Mhm.
And that's what this smell technology will be used for.
Yeah.
It'll be ruined immediately.
Mhm.
And yeah,
Forever unclean.
think about some guy with his $8,000 AI sex bot. Now he can smell her.
Mhm.
Now she's got her own scent. And you
Yep.
can program it.
Yep.
Yuck.
Yuck.
Yuck, sir.
Ooh-wee.
Do you want to smell my sex doll? That's going to have a whole different meaning now in the future. Anyway, well,
Interesting.
I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see what happens. Lastly, do we got time for one more?
Sure.
Yeah, we got time for one more.
We do what we want.
I do what I want. You were trying to quote Cartman
Yeah,
there?
I was. I do what I want. I was trying to include you. I said,
Oh,
we.
got you.
I
Thank
know
you.
what the quote is. That
Yeah.
one I do. I do know
Okay.
that.
I
do
won't-
what
I won't
I
dog
do
you
what I
on that
want.
Tupperware is going bankrupt after 78 years.
No.
The once popular line of food storage containers was launched in 1946 by a guy named Earl Tupper, hence the name Tupperware. They've been struggling for years thanks to falling demand and more competition from off-brands sold on sites like Amazon. Back when they were the only game in town, women threw Tupperware parties, sold it to their friends.
Mhm.
Tupperware everywhere. Hell, if
Yeah.
I think maybe add that to our first
I love
conversation.
a good Tupperware.
Even if it's not Tupperware, we just
Mhm.
say get Tupperware. You know what I mean?
that-
It's like
was
Googling
just
it. You know what I
thinking,
mean?
It's like
Yeah.
Kleenex. Give
Yeah.
me a Kleenex. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean it's a Kleenex brand.
No.
You just want a tissue.
Yeah. Yep.
Tupperware is Tupperware.
If you are putting food, if you're putting leftover lasagna in anything, it is Tupperware.
Tupperware.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It started
So
it.
here's what's happening though, is it's really just a restructuring. They got like $700 million in debt. So it's like a
Oh,
bankruptcy
no.
restructuring of it. They're probably not going anywhere because they still have all of the Tupperware stuff. But as far as we
Okay.
know,
I'm gonna get rid of Tupperware.
we can see, there's so much
There's so
Tupperware.
much
You're
Tupperware.
never getting rid of it. All right.
Boxes of it.
Here
Oh, we can't find the lids.
I do.
Where were the lids?
Where are the lids? They were right here.
They
We
were
have, why do we have all these containers and no,
No
lids?
lids.
This is insane. And also,
It's a
too,
mess back there in their warehouse.
here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all the things, why is it only spaghetti that will stay in that Tupperware? I feel like there's something about spaghetti sauce that
suctions it.
as I don't know
tight.
what it is. As soon as you put it in that Tupperware is ruined. You can only store spaghetti in there from here on out
Oh, I
because
got
it leaves
you.
that stain.
I got you. Leaves the stain.
It's the only thing that will stain Tupperware is
Yeah.
spaghetti. I don't know if it's something the acidity of the tomato
you almost
sauce
need to
or
put
what.
some parchment paper if you want to.
Something.
If you want to keep that Tupperware, or find your crappiest Tupperware.
Yeah,
and that's what you
And
use. to put
that's what you
spaghetti in.
use.
Yeah,
that one that you threw into the dishwasher. Now it's a little warped, so it doesn't seal
Yeah,
properly.
yeah.
Don't put soup in that one. It's going to be all over the place.
Cracked lid.
Yeah, it's gonna
whatever.
be- yep,
That's
yep.
what you put your spaghetti in.
But yeah, that's crazy. That Tupperware, which again is that's what you
Mhm.
say. If it is a plastic storage container, it's Tupperware.
Yep.
They're bankrupt. $700 million in debt.
Sad.
What are they buying over? What are they doing with their? Who's in charge of the books over at Tupperware? They are
Yeah.
doing a terrible job.
Yeah.
Terrible
I
job.
think it's all the glassware. Is Tupperware? Did they get into glassware?
How dare you? You shut your mouth. You think the
Did they
reigning
adapt?
the reigning kings of plastic are going to get into glass? How dare you?
Oh well, everyone
You
wants
don't-
glass Tupperware.
You
now.
don't ever bring up glassware in the Tupperware family.
We're getting away from the plastic.
What do I imagine? What's this guy's name? Earl Tupper. He's sitting there at the
Earl
dinner table,
Tupper.
and his kid Timmy Tupper comes in and goes, "Dad, Susie told me about glass." Slaps him in the face. Don't you ever say that in this household. We are a plastic household, Timmy.
An easily warped plastic.
Oh, Dad, I'm sorry. I won't ever talk about glassware again. That's right.
It's so
Now go upstairs to your room
stupid.
and play with your Tupperware.
No inheritance for you.
That's it. Anyway. All right. There you go. That is your morning dump. We will be back. Let me hit the button.
Mhm.
The Morning Dump, brought to you by Pump That Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them today, 269-445-7777, or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Rock 107.
All right. Obviously, we'll go right into sports. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Scott. Oh, Doreen says she has a hat just like that.
Thank you, Doreen.
She also delivers papers on a bicycle.
Hey.
Good
bet
morning,
it looked
David.
so cute.
I'm glad he appreciated the pirate bit. I felt like that was just a plane crash that just picked up more and more speed as we went.
What one?
Or us talking like pirates, and you.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what happened at the end there. You completely lost your pirate voice. It got weird.
Shut up. Leave
Oh
me alone.
my God, that's funny. Eric said Brock in that hat with his height would be mistaken for a mushroom. Damn you, Eric.
Oh shoot. that's
Damn you.
funny.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, and also too the Han Solo season, which is you always have women in a vest, like a brown vest or any kind of vest,
Yeah.
and just in the boots they look like Han Solo. Good morning, Ricky. Let's see. Everyone's just having their own. I love it. Everyone's having their own conversation. Good morning, Michelle.
I know. I don't get to see everyone's converse. And
You can't read
comments.
comments. I think I gotta.
I'm not. Remember, I'm using
Oh,
this
yeah.
camera and not my computer camera, so I can't see myself or the comments. Occasionally, I'll bring up the Facebook Live
Yeah.
and just watch for comments there, but they don't show anything.
Yeah, you almost need
They don't show
another.
everything.
You need another thingy on there. Well, can't you? I thought you could just watch it on yours.
Yeah, I do that,
Oh yeah.
but it still
How
doesn't
to read an
show
atlas?
mine.
That's a good one for the trivial
And I don't
skills.
see the YouTube comments.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Well, if you go to YouTube, you'd probably see them.
Well, yeah,
Anyway,
but then I have to bring up YouTube instead of Facebook.
that's true. Nothing will work. Okay, here we go.
Ah.
Mm.
Burr, burr, burr.
Oh, that coffee's going down quick today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be sweaty and clammy in no time. All right, here we go.
We always make sure that we're not hearing any water coming back from the drain field. We have a good flush coming from the house into the inlet pipe.
Visit pumpthatseptic.com or call today. Don't wait for an emergency, but if you do, they'll be there. Pump that septic.
The Plan B Morning Show, only on Rock 107 WIRX. Everything that rocks.
Grandma.
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 Yeah, you're doing it weird. I don't like how you're doing it. Hey, good morning. Welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show. It's Brock. It's Kiki.
Morning.
Getting her on, man. Let's get it on. Hey, don't forget to join us. We are streaming. We'll be on for the next half hour or so, whatever. We get into some fun. We're on Facebook, the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web exclusive content as well. And also, Kiki, go ahead. You can talk about it. It's fine if you want to bring it up.
What?
My new addition to the studio.
Oh, Lord. I can't even see it. You've got it down at eye level.
My lovely lady.
Put it up like a normal human being up on the wall. You have it down like
This
eye
is so
level.
when I
It's
just-
like a child ran up to the wall and lifted his arms as high as possible and put it on the wall. It
First
is
of all-
literally at eye level with you sitting in the chair. When you put a picture up, you put it up on the wall.
First
it's
of
in
all-
the middle of the wall.
First of all, amazing description of the height of that thing. That was perfect. That's exactly what happened. But no, it's because when I want to say hi, I can just look over and see my leading lady right there.
Well,
I told you I've been wanting to get
move your microphone stand. If you're streaming, you can see her
You can
right
see it
there.
right there.
She is from the what era? 70s?
No. That's
80s?
late 80s. I would
Oh,
say
late
that's
80s.
big
Okay.
hair. That's
What is she
honestly-
playing in a waterfall?
Yeah, she's just you know what?
A
She's
fountain?
just a lovely lady playing in a waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's washing the sand off from a nice beach
big
day.
hair. Yeah.
Honestly, if you showed
Yeah,
up
she's
tomorrow
pretty.
looking like that, that would not bother me
Yeah,
one
well,
bit.
I don't look like that. Sure
I'm
don't.
saying the hair and everything. Not the
And
face.
everything?
You're pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Honestly, from a distance, that kind of looks like you.
That woman has not had a baby yet.
No, from a distance, that kind of looks like you. From here,
Okay.
it does.
Sure. Thanks.
I'm just saying, I don't mind the hair. She's got the big earrings. I like big earrings.
Well, I need to do my self tanning some more.
Yeah, she does have a good tan.
She's got
But
a nice
again,
tan.
that's what happens when you're rolling around on
She's
the
a little
sandy
bit more
beaches of
bustier than myself.
Key West. Not much though. See, I could have got some big old, some bimbo on there. You should appreciate that. I like it like that. I think that's all natural right there.
Yeah, it does look natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, I like it.
She's cool.
So anyway, yeah. So that's my
Yeah.
that's my new wall art. I'm gonna add. There's
Great.
more to come. I got a lot of great ideas that are gonna be on my wall back there, on my dorm room wall that I'm slowly building. By the way, also too, I found the poster that I've been talking about.
You did.
I found it, and it's wild. Actually, you know what? Do we got a second?
Sure.
Do we got a second before we get to sports? Sports is kind of slow. Well, I know we got Thursday Night Football, but hold on. It's wild that I found this. So, Route 69,
Okay.
Dangerous Curves poster. Now, what's wild is this is from Auction Enterprises, and I believe that this is like something you can get, you can like buy bulk of. So hold on, I'm going to share it. And what's wild is finding this. I can't express to everyone how much this takes me back because I won this poster at a frolic.
Oh,
And
they had this at a frolic?
so it was one of the prizes. And of course, me being a pervy young man, I was like, oh yeah, I want this. But this is the poster I had hanging up on my wall. Can you see this? Can you?
Oh.
This
you
is what I
shared it
had. I
on the
shared
screen?
it. I shared it on the screen. This is the exact poster I had on my wall as a late, like 7th grader until the end of high school. It's just wild that I found it.
Sorry, I'm still waiting for it to catch up.
This lady was in my dream. She was a big part of my.
Oh, there we go.
She was a big part of my life, and that was I did popping balloons. It was popping balloons.
I can't get a good look at her face, but sure.
Yeah. But the fact that I found that, I didn't think I'd ever see it again. And I do have a box coming later on.
You do.
Full of them. Just full. No, I'm just kidding.
My
I didn't.
gosh.
I didn't invest in that. I
Okay.
wanted to, but I didn't. Anyway,
All right.
enough of our leading ladies. Don't worry, you're still number one.
Great.
You're still number one.
Super.
Should I get some photos of you up here?
Yeah, that would be fair.
Nah, that sounds weird. I don't think I'm going to do that. Folks, let's do it. It's time for sports.
Plan B Morning Show Sports with Brock and Kiki.
Oh boy, why don't we kick her off with some baseball scores? The Tigers edging out the Royals once again, 4-2. The A's beat the Cubs 5-3, and the Angels beat the White Sox 4-3. That was 13 innings. Woof. That's a long baseball game.
Yeah.
Just someone ended already.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Tonight,
Inning after inning.
inning after inning. Washington taking on the Cubs at 7:40. White Sox and Tigers are off. Let's talk some Thursday night football.
Yeah.
I believe the only place you can get it now is Amazon Prime, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is that right? They're still doing that?
Yeah, Prime. They paid like $1 billion for it. I think they're going to keep doing it. It's insane how much they paid for it.
Well, I've got our lineup for. I'm ready for
I told
Thursday
you
night football.
I don't want to talk about it again. You've done such a terrible job.
No,
Just leave it alone.
We're supposed to win. We're 0-2, but this third we might actually pull out a win this week.
I apologize for everyone having to sit through Kiki's.
We're 61% to win. That's great. That's great. I got us there. It took me 2 weeks, but I got us there. We might actually win one.
Well,
that's all I want to say.
Well, this goes into the weekend though. So
I know
we got
that. I know.
okay.
We got Thursday, we got Sunday, we got Monday.
Yeah.
No, just Sunday.
Just
That's the end of the week, right?
I don't know if they count Monday. I think it's Thursday through Monday.
Yeah, you're right.
Because the Monday is, I believe so.
It is
I
Monday.
believe so.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't think you can do it.
I don't think
she can do it. I don't think she can get us a win, folks.
All right, challenge accepted.
But we'll see. But we do have Thursday night football tonight. The Patriots taking on Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. This is exciting for Jets fans because Rodgers still in the game. They won last week. And I think people are hoping to see the Jets continue, Rodgers continue to get stronger as the season goes on. Old man Rodgers still gunslinging out there, hucking footballs. We'll see what happens. My money's on the Jets. I'm going to take the Jets tonight. I think all the pieces are
because your boyfriend's on that team.
No, first of all, Jordan loves my boyfriend now. I've moved on. I stay true to my team.
He's your ex.
Yeah, Aaron is my ex. I still think fondly of him, very much so. But no, I just think the Jets are a more complete team, and now the pieces are starting to come together. They unfortunately lost all the wind out of their sail last year when Rodgers got hurt in 4 snaps, but he's back. He's probably, I would say, like 90%. And for Rodgers, that's still dangerous. So we'll see what happens.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. So that's Thursday night football. Trying to think if there's anything else we need to talk about with that. I don't think so. I do have some other stuff in the sports world we can talk about. Would you like to dive into that?
Sure.
Hobby horsing. Have you heard of hobby horsing?
Yes, wait, is this where they hop around on the stick, the horse?
Yes.
They're galloping.
This is where
on a toy horse head with the stick like a little kid play. They are kids for the most part.
Older than they should be doing this.
Older than they should be.
Yes, you are absolutely right. Hobby horsing is a sport that, according to the people that do it, is growing rapidly.
It is. That's what I heard too. What?
And it's an unfortunate thing where parents have now allowed their children to open themselves up to a world of criticism and being made fun of and bullying. I know you shouldn't do that, but when you let your child compete in a tournament where they take a stuffed horse head on a stick and gallop around and
on it and then leap like a horse,
do jumps, rear back.
Like what happened to either equestrian, like some riding lessons, or track? It's basically taking the two and putting it together. You're a high jumper.
And you may say, Brock, you're being kind of rude. Why can't, maybe some kids want to get into horse riding, but they can't afford it. That's when you tell the kid, we're just not doing horse riding. All right. Or get a summertime job if you want to get a pony, because that's just it's not doable for us.
No, I'm trying to think of is there any benefit besides?
I mean, I guess getting kids running around, being
active. I mean,
but boy,
it's such a weird thing, though. Is
I know.
It not?
I'm trying not to be
too harsh about it.
I'm not trying to be a bully, but when you watch it, you're just like, oh, what are you guys doing? What are you doing? And I don't know. I just feel like
you could be.
There's a lot of other sports.
The element of pretend, like you're pretending like you're riding a horse. When you really look at it, it's high jump.
I mean,
it's hurdles.
Yeah, you could
and
literally
they're doing track, but they're doing it while riding
with a toy, with a children's toy.
Yeah.
And I mean, like they're combing its hair.
And they're doing the walks, the dainty little tip.
The high stepping. They're high stepping.
They're high stepping.
The horse pose.
Yes.
And so that's
I think that's the part that's kind of
right.
It's like there's this pretend play in this sport,
right? Because I mean, there's like it's at there's high school level with it, like not
older.
Like kids that are almost on their way to college and they're doing this, and I feel like
our 3-year-old would love hobby horse.
It'd be amazing.
Horse hobbying, whatever it's
but
called.
she's 3.
She's 3.
Right. And I think maybe daddy would say when you get to
15,
double digits,
12,
when you get to
11,
10.
Okay.
I think your 9th birthday is your last year at the hobby horsing tournament, honey. And I think that's just probably beneficial for all parties involved.
Yeah. I know.
Again, I don't want to be a bully, but you do have to look at it. Like there's a lot of other ways kids can be active other than, with their horse head. It is getting there. It's the fact that I've mentioned this now a couple times instead of just like one video that was on the internet for, a while. No, it's like people are talking about it. And because they had, the reason I bring this up, they had hundreds of competitors and fans in Frankfurt for Germany's first hobby horsing championship.
Yeah, it's worldwide.
So now they're having championships.
It's worldwide. All the countries are doing it.
Well, I just want you to know, Riley's not doing this.
No, I know. I don't.
Daddy has no problem crushing some dreams on this one. I would much rather go into debt buying her a real horse.
Well, you don't have to buy her a horse. You mean just take some lessons.
But I'm saying that's how much I would rather, like I said, take a lien out on the house.
Right.
Refinance the mortgage and buy her a horse that we can't afford.
Some people though too. I mean, that's more dangerous. Hobby horse is pretty. I mean, you could twist an ankle.
Twist an ankle.
You're not gonna have a horse fall on you.
Skid across the gymnasium floor that you're renting for the day. Oh, that's gonna deduct some points. Do you have to put down a hobby horse if it falls? That's a real question. If they're at a competition, here comes Penny Johnson on her horse Seabiscuit, and it's the big jump, and no. Oh, what a hard fall, and this isn't good for Penny, and here comes the guy with it. This is not good. Look, if you have a weak stomach, look away because something is.
Oh my God! I did not expect that.
Sad day here. Sad day. Oh, it looks like the shot wasn't good. He's got to do another one.
No! Stop it.
That should do it for Seabiscuit. Penny is in. It's just in tears. She is inconsolable at this point. She's had that. She's had that pony ever since she bought it from that giant barrel.
Barrel at Bass Pro.
Bass Pro. Wait! It looks one more just for the horse will not go down.
Stop.
We'll be back after a word from our sponsors here at the Germany Horse Hobbying Company. One more shot.
No. Stop it.
The horse is dead now.
All right.
The horse is dead. There's splinters of wood everywhere. There's stuffing strewn about the gymnasium floor. We'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors.
It's terrible.
I'm happy how that turned out.
I was very surprised.
I feel like we can end on that note. And that's your sports. We'll be back with more. It's the Plan B Morning Show.
Your respective countries have deemed you the best at what you do.
Congratulations.
More of the Plan B Morning Show next on Rock 107.
I do have.
I mean, there's there's so much crap happening that we missed. That's fine. Whatever.
What do you mean? Like actual sports?
Yeah, sports. We could have talked about the NHL and yeah.
Can you put up this?
What do you want me to put up?
The this. Have you heard about the Chicago Bulls logo?
Oh, that it's upside. If you do it upside down, it's a. Yes, I've heard about that. That's old.
Is it old?
Yeah, it looks like a mad alien or a mad robot.
A mad robot?
Yeah, it looks like a mad robot. Honey, that's been around since like the 90s.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sad. I thought that was
that's good. Again, you actually do stuff during the day instead of, just look at internet stuff like I do. So, no, I commend you for not knowing that. It's okay. It's okay. But yes, that's been around for a very, very long time. Good morning, Stacy. Oh my God. What? Oh yeah. Janelle said, where's Carmen Electra? I should probably get a Carmen Electra post up here too. No, it's not going to be all chicks. I'll have a good amount of chicks on there. Oh, let's see. God, you guys have got some good ones.
What?
Ken said, Kiki's coffee cup looks like a small bucket. It is a big coffee cup. And then when you hold,
bigger, the better.
And also too, it's kind of it's about perspective. Like if you hold it out, it looks like you could put your head in that thing. Yeah. Put it a little closer to the camera, just a little bit.
A kitty cat could fit its whole body.
A cute little kitty cat could fit in there. Yep.
Yeah.
And wait, hold on. Trevor had another good one. He said Kiki is in a cover AC/DC cover band with that hat. Oh,
little
Brian Johnson.
Little Brian Johnson.
Fantastic. All right. La da da dee, la da da da. All right. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. He's looking at you, kid. All right, I'm going to close this for now because it's probably sucking up some internet. There we go. All right. Ooh, topic of the day. What do we got here? What do we got? And ever since Mom said something to me, it's all I can think about now. Every time I touch my microphone, like I get it. It's a twitch. And again, because I'm animated, I like to move around a lot. Thanks, Mommy. Unbelievable. Topic of the day is...
Yes.
Oh, what's something that's hated on way more than it should be? Oh, here we go. Jeez.
7 WIRX. Everything that rocks.
All righty. Good morning. Welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock, Kiki, hey there.
Hi.
How you doing? How the hell are you? Good to see you. Don't forget, we're streaming. We'll be out for the next 10 minutes or so. You can get in on the fun. Catch us on Facebook, the Plan B Show YouTube page. Subscribe to that for web-exclusive content. Right now, though, we got to get to it. It's time for your topic of the day. What's something that's hated on way more than it should be? All right? Everyone's just dogging it for no reason. Unbelievable. Do you have anything? Your hat today.
Shut up. You know what?
We've all been having a good laugh today. It is. It's adorable.
I would say the Kansas City Chiefs and Taylor Swift combo.
Okay.
There's no reason for it.
The Chiefs,
two
rightfully
successful
so.
things that everyone's jealous of and keeps hating on it for no reason. These same people didn't hate on T Swift and the Kansas City Chiefs before, but now they're in the limelight and everybody's got to hate on them.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong on that. I will say, yes, I do have, for something that does not affect me on a daily, I have a disdain for both of those things. Both of those things I really are bothersome. Really bothersome. You know?
Yeah. Yep.
But we do.
You just hate them.
Just hate them.
For no reason.
They hate us because they ain't us. That's what it is.
They hate us because they ain't us. What about you?
I liked your answer earlier in the promo. Creed and Nickelback.
Yeah, Creed and Nickelback.
Again, that was just something that happened. And I don't know why. Just, again, I think successful. Another one on top of that, Dane Cook.
Oh, is he hated on?
Oh, my God.
Really?
People lost. He blew up, and then Louis C.K. said that he stole some jokes, and then everyone turned their back. He got almost too big, And then the comic world, like comics were mad at him because of how successful he got, how quick he got successful. Like he didn't put in the time, blah, blah, blah.
Geez,
and all this. I love Dane Cook.
I do
say
too.
it. I'll say it. His early stuff. I haven't really listened to a lot of his later stuff, like just because it's been a while. I watched his one special. I was like, that was different. That was a little bit darker than I'm used to from Dane. But like his earlier stuff, man, I'll put that on and still laugh. So yeah, he's one of those. We got a lot of great answers on socials. What's something that's hated on way more than it should be?
Margaret said AT&T service.
AT&T?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess I've never had a problem with them.
People hate on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have good service.
How about this? How about any cell service? How about the basic fact that we can make cellular calls? We can be anywhere and we can make a call outside of you can go to a national park nowadays and still have service. I think, maybe how about any service at this point? I don't think should be hated on. We should just be grateful that we have that technology.
This is one that I thought you would say. Mark said pineapple on pizza.
Good answer. Yeah, it does. And way too much.
He said he'll die on that mountain.
Yeah. That's a great answer. I love it. Let's see. Brandon said the Bears. No, the Bears get all the correct amount of hate that they deserve. All right. The Bears deserve every amount of hate that they get. F the Bears. Marcus said baby boomers get hated on more than they should.
Oh, yeah.
What's your take on that one? Baby boomers. Do you think we're too hard on the boomers?
I don't think we're hard enough.
I don't think we're hard enough either. And I know that's tough.
I think we're just the right amount.
I think that's tough because our parents are in the baby boomer. Right. A lot of our elder aunts and uncles are boomers.
Right. And we love them.
And we do love them.
And they're smart people.
Hard work.
But
there's certain things. I think we're good. But you know what? Here, flip side of the coin, millennials. You and I are millennials. And what's that?
We get hated on too.
Millennials get it worse than anyone.
Well, we've moved on. Millennials were the big thing for a while. Now it's the Gen Zers, the youngins. They've moved on to the Gen Zers and how weird they are.
Yeah.
But millennials, we got hit for like a good year.
Oh no.
Millennials, they don't
They're
work.
Lazy and don't work hard. Which you know who was saying that?
Hold on a second.
You know who was saying
Boomers.
Our parents were saying that. Yeah.
Well, we got our work ethic from you. So what does that say about you? You lazy peel.
No, but everyone slapped this millennial tag on all of us, and then all because we had more convenience than the Gen Xers and the boomers, and all of a sudden we were just the worst. And then we got stuck in the middle with this horrible 9/11, housing crash, recession, two recessions, the war in the Middle East, crazy prices, inflation, and we're just holding on by a thread. So we get
can't afford housing.
Can't afford it. Unbelievable.
We're all trying to search for housing. Can't afford it. Come on, guys.
Kyle said something that gets hated on way more than it should. Hot summer days. Ooh.
I love hot summer days. You do not.
No, it's gross. Like it's been unseasonably warm lately, and I don't like it. I enjoy sunny and 75. Perfect. All right. Sunny 75. When you start getting into 80s, 85, 90, what are we doing?
Yep.
What are we doing?
Yep. Steven says country music.
That's a good answer. Well, new country music gets all the hate it deserves.
I guess that's what probably gets more hated on than anything. Bro country.
Right. But I love 80s and 90s country.
Yeah.
You go a little bit older, Conway Twitty, some of that stuff, Johnny Cash, everything like that. That's all great stuff too. But you can't. 80s and 90s country is
Garth,
George Strait, Brooks and Dunn, Montgomery Gentry. All those bands, Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
That's all fantastic. That's great music. New country though. All the Morgan Wall. Last night we let the liquor talk. Awful. Terrible. It deserves all the hate that it gets. John had a good answer. Something that gets hated on way more than it should. Math. John, I'm torn on that one because, yes, math is obviously very important. But why does it have to be so difficult? All right. Why does math have to hurt my brain so much? It doesn't need to be so hard. I remember distinctly when they started adding letters into our math. And I'm like, hold on a sec. Wait a minute. What? We got the alphabet now inside our numbers. this makes my brain hurt. And that's my own thing. I agree with you because we need math. Math is what makes the world go round.
And we do use it, you
and
know?
we use it. Yeah.
I find myself and I'm like, why didn't I learn this in school? I was telling myself I'm never going to use this crap. And here I am working on some analytics and things. And I'm also building a house and general contract. I need to do these math things and it's hard. I gotta Google.
Honestly,
what is the formula if I'm trying to get this?
Take a photo of that, put it in ChatGPT. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. That's one of the few reasons I got into radio. It's not because I'm any good at it or anything. It's just, it was one of the farthest things away from math.
And I'm like,
no.
Don't need it.
Some good answers in there. Anything else? I mean, this was on it was on a Reddit post. And there was a couple things on here like the word moist gets way more hate than it should.
Yeah, I'm not bothered by it.
Sleeping in, that was another answer on there.
Yeah, you're right. People should sleep in more. It's actually healthy for you.
Yeah. Take a nap. Naps get hated on. Yeah. People think you're a lazy piece of trash.
Getting rest in general gets a lazy rep for some reason. But no, rest is good. Don't feel bad about it.
Vegetables, they get hated on way more than they should. You got to eat your vegetables. You got to eat your vegetables.
I like veggies.
I like this one answer from Reddit. Guy Fieri. That's a good answer.
It's so true.
Like the older I get, the more I'm like, he's a stand-up fella.
He is. He does a lot of like really nice things.
Yeah, charity work and everything.
Charity work, things for kids. But because it's like that bit from
that comedian. He is such a.
But because he wears a shirt that's got flames on it and a hat that looks like he's been drinking Mountain Dew.
No, and his hair looks like he got struck by lightning while drinking Mountain Dew. Everyone hates him. It's so true. Yeah, great answer.
But the guy donates, all this money and time to help, kids and unfortunate whatever.
We love you, Guy Fieri.
Because he wears a shirt that's got flames on it, looks like he's stuck.
Welcome to Flavortown, baby.
Yeah.
You know what?
Everyone just craps.
Let's end on that. Guy Fieri, if this ever gets to you, we love you, Guy Fieri.
Yeah, you're the best.
You're a hell of a cook, stand-up guy, and we appreciate you. And more of us should be.
Bam.
No, that's Emeril Lagasse.
Oh, my bad.
Nice guy though too. The other guy, I like
cool.
that.
Yeah.
He's cool too. You kind of ruined this thing.
I did. I'm
All right,
sorry.
We're gonna be back with more. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around.
More of the Plan B Morning Show next on Rock 107 WIRX.
Okay, stuff.
Oh my gosh. Hey, it's Jenny.
That first hour,
Big Deal Store.
or that second hour after the stream. That's what it is. Yeah.
Of a gift certificate. People love getting gift certificates.
All right.
When you're making your purchase on Big
Anything
Deal,
else?
simply
Hold
check
on.
out
Michael did say, Kiki, you are wrong. I always hated Taylor
Swift.
Swift. She got famous off her.
Touche. Good. As long as it was an original hate and not a new hate.
Right. My hate stems from birth.
We begin tonight with the breaking news.
All right. Well, hey,
BBC's
thanks everyone for hanging out. We appreciate it.
Here in Tel Aviv from the Ukraine-Poland border, traveling along Maui's western edge. From southern Madagascar.
Obviously, we'll still be on. Keep us tuned on your radio. And then we'll see you back here on our stream tomorrow starting at 7.
ABC News, America Strong. It's been a
have a great rest of your
remarkable
Thursday.
thing.
Okay.
We'll all witness together.